Okay. Awesome. So as we're recording this, this is the 7-day business quick start. And so for brand new coaches, what we're going to want to do is in your back office, you have a 7-day business quick start. You're going to need this to get yourself started, as well as the business activity tracker. And so these two things are vital to building your business, because you need to track what you do in your business daily, and you want to make sure that you're doing and you're checking off the things that you're going to build your business every day. So the first 3 things are vital behaviors as a team Beachbody coach are invite, invite, invite. And so that means invite as many people as possible every day and invite them to your challenge group. And so the first thing you want to do as a brand new coach is look at your calendars and go ahead and set a challenge group start date. And so today is June 30th. So if we look, 4th of July is coming up. So a good day to give you some time to invite might be you could either do the 7th of July, you can do the 14th of July, which is that following Monday, to give you some time to build up momentum. And then so the Team Cup is starting, and Team Cup is really a time of the month where you come together with your teammates and you invite as many people as possible so that you can fill your challenge groups. The second vital activity is be proof the products work. So every day you definitely want to push play on your program. You want to drink your Shakeology, and you want to be a success story yourself. And so, of course, nobody's perfect, but we stay in consistency with the actions and we continue doing them daily so that we can eventually have our own story. In the meanwhile, while you're building, you can leverage other people's stories. So someone else that you've seen in a transformation picture from, either your coach or someone in your challenge groups, you can use them on the Beachbody site. There's a lot of stories. So you can, while you're inviting, you don't have to say that this is necessarily completely worked for you. You can tell people that this is something that I'm starting. I remember when I first started, when I was inviting, I didn't have a transformation story at all. And so I would use my coach's transformation story. And I would say that, Barbie was so impressive, and I had, she had a great results, and I didn't know if this was going to work for me or not, but this is what I was doing. Did you want to try it with me? And we can hold each other accountable for the next 30 days. And I found that people were really excited to do it with me. They didn't want me to leave them behind and actually, find something that works and then not do it with me. So definitely have that mindset that even if in fact you haven't seen your results just yet, that, you are either gaining benefit from some type of the product. If you're using Shakeology, do you feel more energy? Are you feeling more alert? Is it just easier for you to pack your nutrients like that in your day? Focus on the things that the products make you feel, because that's what you're going to use when it comes to your business activity tracker. When you're doing your social media posts, it's going to be personal, health, and fitness. And that's going to help you talk about the things that the way that they make you feel, because people understand that regardless if they know what the product is, they know feelings. And so if it makes you feel happy, energized, if you feel more confident, so take note of that. Your websites. You are going to be given 3 websites, and your websites are live within 24 hours of you becoming a coach. So you will literally type in, what did I click? Sorry about that. So you will literally type in Beachbody, www.beachbodycoach.com/your screen name. So go ahead and write that in. You have a Shakeology site as well. It's shakeology.com/your screen name, as well as an Ultimate Reset site, myultimatereset.com/your screen name. And so this is going to be where you get your websites. You want to memorize your coach ID because they're always going to be asking you for it. You're always going to be needing it. And that is how people are directed to you as well. So in your coach support team, you also have myself as your coach. You have your coach who sponsored you. If I am your coach, awesome. So keep our phone numbers down. And here you have corporate support, coach relations. That's for anything you have, any questions. Most of the questions that you have, if they're like trivial questions. You can you can call Coach Relations. They're more than happy to explain everything. And it's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. So that's something you want to remember. Here we have your why. So I'd love to hear from whoever's on the call today, right now, I think Irene and Ariel, what your why is, so that way we can get more in touch with why you're doing this and what you hope to get out of it. So unmute yourselves and go for it.
I think for mine, the biggest why was like how much you guys have helped change my own mentality. Because I'm sure you remember even just 6 months ago, like how down I was on myself, and especially even just up in the last month or so, I've made a real big change as far as how I view my workouts and stuff. So I know there's a lot of people, especially Midwest, that have a lot of health and fitness issues and just really get down on themselves. Because I mean, the Midwest, it's really hard to find those like healthy cities that you find more out on the coast, and so there's, I think, a bigger need for it in this part of the country.
Yeah, that's huge. It's huge. And I love how you said that. It's your mindset, and that's definitely something about coaching as well, that, we all come from somewhere, within our mindset. That's how we got to where we are, and that's how we get ourselves out. And so to have that support, that's phenomenal. I love that, Ariel. What about you, Irene?
My why is I was already gonna give up on this, and I've always just seen how you believed in me, and I want to be that for someone else. And I want my kids to see that their dreams are possible and not keep giving up on themselves like I have. And I just been dwelling on this for the past few weeks, that I need to stop giving up on myself and just give it my all, because I've never really committed full-heartedly, because I guess I struggle with committing to anything full-heartedly because I'm afraid of failing and I'm afraid of letting people down. So I just want to be able to believe in others as you believed in me, and as I see the team believing, because it's not just you, it's everyone around. I see how everybody's like, we missed you at Summit and everything. It's just like a big team, a big family. And I want to bring other people into it, because it's a positive, and it's something that'll bring people out of negativity and everything. And I've always surrounded myself with negative people, and this is such a better atmosphere. And I want to bring other people along, and more than anything, I want my kids to surround themselves with positive people as well.
That's huge. Irene, I hear the emotion in your voice, and I know how you feel. I've definitely felt like that before. And, it's that emotion. You got to write those feelings down, and remember those feelings and be open and honest with the world about them, and that's really, when you create your posts, think about that, how good it feels to have that. Talk about the way it feels to have that support, and I know for a fact that you have to learn to embrace failure, most definitely, because everything you've done in your life, you became good at it by trying over and over and over and over, and no one's born just like, being amazing at anything without ever fully failing and trying. And so it was beautiful at Summit. Carl had an amazing closing speech, and he told us about all of the millions of things that he's failed at. And he continues failing to this very day. People were asking him, when you look around at Team Beachbody, you must be so excited to see how much we've grown. And he's like, yeah, I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm currently failing at something else. I'm always moving forward. And so, taking that and realizing that, one, you are a success by staying in the game. You are a success by showing up. You are a success by trying over and over. And so I'm proud of you for being on this call today. I'm proud of you for investing in yourself. I know you already, you acted quick and you got your Summit 2015 ticket. Congrats, Ariel. I know you're on the waiting list. Congrats to you as well. That's really just, it's awesome to get around people, you know, that are of good nature and believe in you. And so this is going to be great. In regards to staying connected, you want to make sure that you are a part of, that you go onto YouTube and you follow the youtube.com Team Beachbody. That has so much good information, all the newest, latest released in little snippet videos, 3 minutes, that you can share with people, and you can right click copy links, and I go on there all the time, and I share only from this site because it's neutral. It's not directing back to any other coach. It's just directing back to the Team Beachbody YouTube, and I follow up with my customers. And Facebook, Team Beachbody Coach 411. This will give you all the latest updates, news on Facebook, since you're on Facebook most of the time anyway. Carl Deichler, you can follow him here, as well as Team Beachbody Coach 411. And so what you want to do is, first off and foremost, you have a training academy in your back office. The training academy is accessible. When you go into your back office, you will see here news and training. And if you scroll down to training academy, when you first log into your back office, it may be a little overwhelming. So you can go over here to start here. How to get started is this page right here, and it will bring up all the simple steps to get started. So your 7-day quick start, it'll talk about some realistic goals, connecting with your Coach Basics group. We have one starting off on the 1st, so definitely get yourself involved in that, as well as the Coach Basics. All the information is actually right here. So you can go through it on your own as well. Don't feel that you have to wait for anybody. You can go through the info right there, as well as what it means to really achieve Success Club and achieve Success Starters. This is, if you want a free ticket to Summit and you're a brand new coach, definitely look over the Success Starters. It means hitting Success Club from the month you first start. So you have 30 days, and that means 3 people that you help start on the challenge pack, and you do that consecutively for 3 months. You will get a free ticket to Summit for next year. And so that's really awesome. Any new coach you start off as well, you want them to go to and get a free ticket. So Success Starters, and staying in touch as well. Here's more info, and here is how you can view your profile and your website. So this is a great tool getting started right, how to get started. In regards to the Coach Basics, there it is available for you. It's it goes into a full training. You can do 60 days in there, as well as you have your training academy. So when you go into your training academy, here's the business essentials. Business essentials, how to invite. You learn, how to earn, and you can click the links right here and it'll take you through everything. The lead lessons, Beachbody will give you customer leads to actually go ahead and coach. So that's really phenomenal. You want to make sure that the way you do that is that you get to Emerald Coach. So as you see down here on the 7-day quick start, an Emerald Coach, this is you, the little blue bubble. So basically, when you sponsor 2 coaches, you have 2 people, one on your left leg and one on your right leg, that you sponsor, that start off with let's say a Bio Challenge pack that it's on sale right now. And that will make you an Emerald Coach. That's your first promotion in your business. It's super simple. Generally, you do it like within the first week. You get people that you know, friends, family. My mom was my first coach. So she got a challenge pack. She was my first coach. And another hypnotherapist that I worked with, he was my first coach. I did it probably within 7 days of starting. And so I think you could definitely do the same for yourself. With each challenge pack, you're going to be awarded 2 points. And so when you see here Success Club 5, this is amazing. There's so many reasons you want to hit Success Club every month. One, it's the main business builder. You build your business by hitting Success Club, and you're going to earn rewards and recognition. And so this is how you also earn free vacations. If you've seen other coaches go on free vacations, you earn them just like this by hitting Success Club every single month. And so as you see here, it's 2 points for a new challenge pack customer and 1 point for a new Shakeology HD customer, meaning home direct, and 2 points for a coach challenge pack. So customer and coach is the same. The only difference is that they are going to have 25% off monthly, and they're going to be able to as well earn money. if they want to go ahead and refer people. So month 1, you definitely want to pay for your product and qualify for Success Club starters and earn Success Club 5. This is your goal. So within 30 days of your start date, this is what you need to hit. And month 2, you want to advance, make sure you advance to Emerald Coach if you haven't already done so month 1, and qualify again for Success Starters, which means hitting that minimum of 5 points. So any person on a new challenge pack, that's 2 points. So you think about it, that's just 3 people minimum that will earn you back. You're going to be drinking Shakeology for free because you can make commissions anywhere from $40 to $70 per challenge pack, upwards to $100 depending on what type of program they purchase. So what we want to do to start is we want to list people that you're going to help. So you see here 10 people, not getting super crazy, but it is getting, down to the nitty-gritty. You're going to want to list each person's name and go ahead and type their names in. And then think about who is the most interested. The most interested people, go ahead and put them towards the end, because you're going to want to practice on the ones that are not as interested, so that as you continue doing this, you get better and better at the invitation process. And, you actually have those ones that are most likely to say yes to do that here towards the end. And once you go through those 10, you do another 10, and you just keep doing, you rinse and repeat the process. So like I mentioned, you want to go public. You want to make sure that everybody knows that you are now here, available to, run challenge groups. And so you make a grand opening for your business, just like any grand opening for any other business. And so if you've already done that, congrats to you. If you've gone public and kind of mentioned it on your Facebook wall, on your Twitter, or on your Instagram, as well as let your family, friends know. Remind yourself that the warm market is the best way to go. Family and friends is awesome. So this is what's really important, is invitation to your Beachbody Challenge group. The one thing, remind yourselves, you need to set a date for your challenge group. So so mark your calendars. Your challenge group starts on, and then list the date. Never go beyond 2 weeks from today's start date, because you want urgency. You want to push yourself to action. You want to hit your goals of Success Club. You want to make sure you're an Emerald Coach. So 2 weeks from today, I would say, would be the latest. That would be 2 Mondays from now, the 14th, I believe. So that's a really good date. And so step 4 is you want to invite people to your challenge group. So you're going to want to learn how to build relationships. Earlier, we were talking about FORM. So it's an acronym for talking about family, talking about occupation, recreation, and finally to get to invite people to the message of you starting a challenge group. And so you can come up with snazzy, cool names. For June, I had June Slim Fit Chicks, and whatever it is, what kind of theme you want to come up with, you can do that. Your first challenge group, you can find another coach to co-run them with, or you can run them with myself. I will be happy to co-run a group with you, kind of like lead you in a little apprenticeship program, so that way you don't feel alone and I can guide you, and we can do it together. So you're never alone in this process, which is beautiful. It is your own business and you are coaching to help others, but you're part of a team and we are together at all times supporting each other. And so kind of like you talked about, Irene, most definitely the same process. We're here to support each other. The same, like you said, Ariel, feels good to start thinking about things differently. So you're going to want to reach out, as we just did. If you are all going to be on another, some other calls today on the Surge for our team, you will see how I go about doing that in Twitter as well as in Facebook. And so you like people's, comments, you reach out to them, look through your text messages, your phone book contact. Most people have over 200 people in their phone book just alone. People you've worked with, people that you have done group classes with. Sometimes you're friends with people on groups on Facebook. So those are people you want to go ahead and invite. So once you've actually asked them about themselves, hey, how are you doing? How's your family? I saw you guys went to, do you guys have any 4th of July plans? That's awesome. Are you guys still living in Texas? Wow. It's like, how's the weather out there? And you get to know people again. How are things going with your husband? I'm glad to hear that. And once you get reacquainted, then you can go ahead and invite them. And, hey, Sarah, actually I'm starting a fitness challenge group. Do you want to join us? And some tips that Beachbody gives here is don't overwhelm them with too much info, because right now you just want to know if they actually even want more info. You could say, do you want to join us? Or you often say, would you like more details on that? Or would you want more details on that? Something like that. And always, you see, they leave off in a question mark. That's because that engages people in conversations. You always leave off on a question mark. It gives people a reason to talk back to you. So, don't second the message until they say yes. Wait till they respond. Again, you're going to want to use questions to find out why they're interested. Just like we went over your why you want to be a coach. We want to make sure that you're understanding your potential customer and potential challenger or potential coach, why they're interested. So if they do reply to your invitation, or if they reach out to you first, maybe via a post you made, then you could say, awesome, I'm excited you're considering the challenge. Notice that even the word considering just gives them a feeling of, I don't have to commit right now. I'm just exploring more information. And so that feels good to a person immediately off the bat. So I'm curious, what's motivating you to want to join the group, or what's motivating you to want to get more details on the group? And so here, some tips, slow down, make sure you ask questions to understand their motivation. They may tell you, well, I have gained a lot of weight recently, or I had a second child and I haven't been able to get the weight off. And whatever it is that they're doing, then you can ask them deeper questions on their motivation. The deeper their motivation, the stronger their commitment. So get to know them. Well, what do you struggle with right now? What do you find yourself eating? Are you working out right now? Whatever things come to your mind, remind yourself you're really good at making friends already. You already know how to do this naturally. You do this with people in your life. You do this with people at work. You do this with your families, your children. And so, the people online are the same. I've primarily built my entire business 95% online, I would say. And so I am definitely, I like online. I know a lot of people like face-to-face too. Face-to-face is awesome. So you do the same concepts when you do face-to-face invites as well. You get to know them, reacquaint, invite them, ask them, sure, why would you be like wanting more details? What about it is motivating you? Once they tell you their why, now people need to show, you need to show them, one, to ever feel like this video, which is in your back office, is a video that actually gives them a basis as to an overview of the company, not in your words, but in the company's words. And it shows a video with slides, and it's positioned amazingly so that it can actually hit some type of place within them. My necklace. It can hit some type of place within them. So you want to reinforce their why. I have no doubt that this challenge group will help you repeat whatever their needs are that they just said. Let's say they want to lose 10 pounds. I have no doubt that this challenge group is going to help you lose 10 pounds. This short video explains more about the challenge group experience. And then you paste it, and then you say, can you watch it now? Or you can say also, if I were to give you a 3-minute video, would you be able to watch it now? And so you wait for their answer. You insert the video link from the coach online office in your video library. So to get to your video library, what you do is you go to your home, and you go to over here where you see video library, and you see English. You can click on English, and it will take you to your videos, and then you will go over here to, you can go to the Beachbody Challenge. Then it has all kinds of videos, cool videos that you can move through as well. So Coach Training Academy videos, Beachbody Challenge groups, and the one you're going to want to do is the Ever Feel Like This, which, let me see, usually I just use it off the YouTube video, so it's easiest for me. I go on to, as you saw, earlier over here, I go onto the YouTube Team Beachbody channel, and there you can find it. Oops, I think it's redirecting me. So we can, let's stop that. So we can go there. And so you're going to want to insert that. Once, you leave it off again with a question. Can you watch it now? And so then that way it gives you an open reason to talk back. after they watch the video and they still show interest in your challenge group, you can reinforce to them, I'm glad you're serious about, losing those 10 pounds after your baby. I have no doubt this challenge group will give you the best absolute results. We all work together and help each other throughout the entire program. Here are the commitments. You purchase a challenge pack by, obviously, if your challenge group is starting, let's say on the 14th, assume 5 business days, to receive their package, 5 to 7. So you want to get them purchasing as soon as possible. So look at the calendar, set a start date for, the purchase date by what time they need to purchase to be able to start in time, and start the 30-day challenge. You tell them that the group starts on, and you give them a specific date. That way, not only does it create urgency, it really actually sets you up to start your group workout. And I know, Ariel and Irene, I know that you guys have definitely, hey, Jenny, I just seen you're on the call. I know that you guys have participated in previous challenge groups of mine, or if you're not in one, so you see that we actually do start on specific dates. And so you tell your prospect that you're going to be working out at home and drinking Shakeology, that they're going to interact daily in the private Facebook group and your page, and that's where you're going to be sharing your goals, that they're also going to receive personal coaching from you and support from other challenge group members to help you achieve your goals. Now, this is huge, because if it was so simple for people to change their lives and to do it on their own, they would. A lot of times we fail ourselves. Like Ariel mentioned, it's hard to shift into mindset. I heard her emotion, just feeling like how good it feels when people believe in you. And so always make sure to let them know that you are their coach and you're here to breathe life into them and to support them. And doesn't mean you need to be perfect, just means that you need to be there and be open and honest. And that's what's beautiful, is that a coach doesn't mean you're perfect. It just means that you're there to provide accountability and love and support and just, encouragement. And then you ask them, you can ask them, are you ready to enroll now? You want to be clear and direct. A lot of times is after they've watched the video, after you've talked about everything, we forget to actually, ask them for the closing question, okay, perfect. Are you by a computer? You can talk about the prices, all inclusive. It's going to come with, here you can tell them in this step, I tell them what it comes with. Like, for example, PIO. Let's say PIO, it's the latest release, the PIO Challenge Pack. It includes your 30 days worth of Shakeology. It includes your calendar, your workout calendar. It includes measuring tapes for you to go ahead and measure your inches that are going to be losing. They're going to melt off. It also includes your Facebook group support. It includes access to online meal planner on the Team Beachbody site. It includes me, your coach. It includes the Facebook group support, and all inclusive, normally it's $160. Right now it's on sale for $140, all inclusive. So it's a pretty great deal, right? And I tell them that. So I build value in what they're getting. I know I like to see and hear all the little trinkets that come in the package. So if they're ordering, depending on which program, some programs even give resistance bands. They bring thigh toner bands. So make sure that if you don't know, go ahead and post up or research on the Team Beachbody site what it actually comes with in your shopping cart. So that way you can build more value and tell them what it actually includes, and how many DVDs they're getting. You're getting 3 different DVDs. They have 4 to 6 workouts on each. And so the price is $140. And all we would have to do is choose what flavor of Shakeology you like. That's generally my closing question. Right here it says, are you ready to enroll now? I generally say, I transition like perfect. So it's $140 all inclusive. And all we have to do is choose your Shakeology flavor. So write that down. Because it's the easiest transition to closing them. So do you like chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, or do you like the combo? And I leave it off in a question mark. Again, because questions at the end create an opportunity for a response. If you just leave it with a period or an exclamation, it's just a statement. And so they have no reason to answer back. So your transition to close is after you've built value and you tell them everything it includes, you invited them, you got to know their why they want this. You remind them that you believe in them, that this challenge group is going to help them there. You show them the video, and then you reinforce to them their why again, that this is going to be their solution to whatever it is that they're trying to work on. You build value in what they're purchasing. You tell them how the group works. Then you ask them for the close. Transition into, do you prefer Shakeology, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, and which flavor? And you leave off in a question mark. Once they answer back, let's say they say chocolate, you tell them perfect. The next thing you want to say from there is, are you by a computer right now so I can walk you through your enrollment? And or you say, or would you prefer me to give you a call and I could take down your info and I could process it for you? Which works best for you? And so at that moment, you'll know, they'll tell you either, yeah, I actually am by a computer. Perfect, great. So I actually have a minute and I can walk you through your sign up right now and we can get you enrolled. If they say, yes, call me, then what you're going to want to do is write this down, get a piece of paper. You're going to want to take down their name, their email address, their home address, their birthday, their phone number. You're going to want to also take down, obviously, the card info. So is it going to be a Visa, MasterCard, Discover, Amex? You're going to want to take down the expiration date, the 3 digits on the back, and the actual card number. And so this will actually give you all the info. Notice that the process in which I asked for the info is the least personal information first, because people are available to giving that information faster. And so your name, your email address, your actual address, your billing address, your shipping address, you ask them for their birthday, you ask them, is it going to be Visa, MasterCard, Discover? You're going to have to create a password for them. If you do it for them, just do it simple, lowercase member. That's it. That way you remember, and whoever you do this for, you always remember. So member, and then they can go in and change it later. You'll give them the password info. And so then you help them enroll. You think about it, when you call a customer service line, it's the same thing. You call to order a product, they walk you through immediately. They don't put it off for call us back next week, we'll purchase your, process your order. No, it's now. Your interest is now. So it takes, okay, great, takes about 10 minutes. Let's get you started. And so you could use the Coach mobile app if you're enrolling them in person, or walk them through the steps online if you're enrolling them over the phone. You could have them be on their computer and you can call them, and then you can walk them through the steps. So to show you, let's see here, what is your site, Ariel? Beachbodycoach.com. What is your actual screen name?
I think it's atubs89.
Okay. Okay. Did I spell it wrong? Beachbodycoach.com /ATUBBS89. Okay. I don't think that's it. That must not be your screen name.
Hold on, let me check it.
What about you, Irene? Beachbodycoach.com.
It's IPAIS25.
Spell it?
IPAIS25. IPAIZ 25.
Okay. Perfect. So when in fact, I'm going to walk through the sign up process with you so you know what it looks like for your customers. So once this loads and goes to her website here, we will be able to do that. Perfect. So let's say you're walking them through. You're going to, if they're going to sign up as a coach, they're going to click the coach button right here. And the coach button, they'll figure what it will do is it will take them to a new screen. And nice picture, looking hot. And so it will take them to a new screen, and then they will fill out the first page of info, and as well they will now get prompted to their challenge packs. So when in fact you're walking through customers, they're going to go to the shop button, and it's going to bring up a new screen. And in that screen, you're going to want to remind them that on the left-hand side, there's going to be a link for challenge packs. You see, here's the normal products that come up, but what you want to do, oh, it's not coming up because I'm actually logged into my Team Beachbody. On here, there's going to be a little link called challenge packs. You can only see it yourself when you're actually logged out of your own Team Beachbody account. So if you don't see it, don't think that your customer doesn't see it. They do. You just have to, before you see it, you have to be logged out of your account. And since I'm logged in right now, you guys can't see it. But your challenge pack link will be here. They're going to click it, and then it'll go and prompt them to, let's say, for example, this is going to say PIO DVD challenge pack. And so then there's going to be a little drop down for Shakeology. They're going to choose it, add to cart, and be able to go out to the checkout. So that is how you're going to do that. This is what your site looks like. What's beautiful is you can customize your site after you take the training academy. You can put, if you want to put the PIO challenge pack here, you can do that. She has Focus T25. I know she was doing T25 for a minute, so maybe she really connects with that pack. She has that there. As well, this is constantly moving, so you can even choose some of the pictures that are moving through here. People actually, what's really awesome is that they can choose you as a free coach. The way that they would do that is they click on your join button, and this is how you start building your customer contact list. Since I am logged in, let me log out right now so you guys can see this. Okay. All right, perfect. So I've logged out of my own account. So this is what your customer is going to come, and they're going to click the join, and it's going to say sign up for a free Team Beachbody account. Awesome. No, I do not have an account. They're going to fill out their information, and it's going to say our records show your coach will be Irene Pais. That's going to be your name right there. And then, yes, submit. Once they are your free customer, whatever site they buy from Beachbody later on, they will be redirected back to you. Now they have access to the Get Fit, all the fitness, things that they have here available, the Eat Smart recipes. They have access to success stories, message boards, to you, their coach. There is videos that they can get. So it's really beneficial. Even if someone just chooses you as their free coach, you can start a free 7-day clean eating challenge, for example, and you can get ideas from here, from your own back office as well. So that is something that's great. That's how I started building. If someone said they didn't have, if I invited them to the challenge and they didn't have enough money to, do the challenge pack right now, or they said, okay, next Friday, I would tell them, perfect. Meanwhile, go ahead and click on join on my site. Let's register me as your free coach. And that way I can send you a free shopping meal plan. I can send you a free shopping guide and a free 5-day meal plan. And you can find those in your programs that you already own. You can find them in the back office here on Team Beachbody or in the file section of Team Hypnotic Nation. So that's one good thing. So going back to the 7-day quick start, we have pretty much gone over everything. Your vital behaviors daily, invite. You want to make sure that you invite at least 2 people per day. Invite that you actually get to talk about the invitation, that I'm starting this challenge group. You can form a lot of people and actually get to the, building relationship part, but it's not considered an actual invitation until you actually invite them to your group. So make sure that you support your challenge group. Once you have your challenge group up and going, there's challenge group guides in the back office that will tell you exactly what to post daily. And they will give you a coach starter guide so you know exactly what to post. You're not left in the air thinking, what do I do? All of a sudden you have to come up with all this content. It's all laid out for you, as well as you have me, you have your coach. And we can all co-run groups together. And you'll notice a lot of the coaches on the team, they will be posting often. I have a new mixed challenge group starting. Let's say you only have 1 or 2 or 3 people that you have starting that did a challenge pack, and you want to merge them into another coaches group that's on the team with you that you guys can both co-run. That will gain more of a momentum. And so that's awesome. And this is really huge right here, is track your progress with their business activity tracker, because daily you want to make sure that, 1, you are doing your Shakeology. So did you work out? Yes. Did you drink Shakeology? Yes. And then personal development. Did you read 10 minutes? Yes. Did you, stay connected to, did you get on your team calls? Did you listen to the national coach call? Did you go into your back office and check the breaking coach news? Yes. Did you post your 3 posts on social media, personal, health, and fitness and motivational? Yes. Did you add new contacts? So make sure that you click one person on your Facebook friends, scroll down to the bottom of their page daily, and it'll say suggestions. You might or might not know this person. So add 2 to 5 new contacts every day. This will keep you not only growing your list, but it will keep you growing your contacts. So you type in yes. Invite to join challenge group and our fit club. Did you invite 2 to 5 people today? Yes. And so what you'll notice is that, let's say there's a day that's no, and then this day you did yes, you actually did 10 invites, and then yes, you're going to start seeing, if your business isn't growing, you're going to start being able to see, oh, okay, well, it's because I wasn't consistent. It's because I wasn't consistent. And so you want to make sure that you can get a yes in each and every single day, so that way you start actually seeing momentum build. It's kind of like the little snowball effect. You start, with a little bit of snow, and then it snowballs into something bigger than you possibly ever imagined. So to learn about the business, you want to make sure that you plug in daily. To invite to learn about the business, that you plug 2 people in, so that they can learn about Beachbody, into a webinar introducing to Beachbody, because there is 2 ways to build your Beachbody business, and it's via building challenge groups and also helping people become coaches just like yourselves. And so you will want to teach other people. There's webinars in your back office. There's a lot of info. And so you can invite them to be a coach as well. Even just right off the bat, even if they've never done a challenge group with you, maybe they've done programs, or they're really into fitness, or they just want to lose a lot of weight and they want a discount. And so educate your customer. Every day you want to educate 2 people on the business opportunity, so that you are actually, building your business twofold, which will get to be amazing when you have a huge, extra income. I remember the first 8 months of my business, I was just inviting slowly, had a couple sales here and there. I don't think I made any money. Back then we didn't have challenge packs, so everything was sold separately. And I think it was like 3.5 months into it, I finally made like $100. I was so happy. And I took that $100 and went and got a massage and ate dinner, and it was like so amazing. I took my boyfriend out, and it was really phenomenal. Within 8 months into my business, I was making about $500 per month. That's when I started seeing, like, you know what, this could be something more substantial in my life. And I decided to take it a little bit more seriously. And I started using the activity tracker every single day for the next 90 days. I did it. And within that period of 90 days, my income with Beachbody grew from $500 per month. It grew to $1,800 per month after the 3 months. And by the 4th month, I was at $2,100 per month, just doing these same little activities daily. And so it gave me a place to challenge myself. Well, yesterday I only invited 2 people. Today I'm going to invite 5. Yesterday I invited 5. Let me follow up with the people that I did with, because that's a huge part. 60% of your deals are going to be closed within your follow-up. So you want to make sure that you have a follow-up list here, that you have, for example, Ariel, I need to follow up with. Irene, I need to follow up with. Jenny, I need to follow up with. And then you write a little note. She said Friday. And so Irene, she made a free profile and likes Body Beast. And so you make little notes for yourself and when to follow up, what day to follow up, so that way you can remember, because the more contacts you start making, you're going to start having more people to follow up with. So existing customer check-ins, here's like your challenge groups, people on your challenge groups. Have you sent an e-card in your back office? There's videos. Did you send a text message? Yes, you checked in with some people. You felt good today. You send a voice memo. You send them a private message. And so every day you want to make sure that you're supporting them, and then join with your team. Just like you're doing right now, you're on a team webinar. You are on our team Facebook page. Go in there in our team accountability coach group. and make a post daily about your activities. Yes, you interacted with the coaches. You chose a success partner. Go ahead and ask one coach on the team, hey, you know what, I'm starting my business and I'm new, or I just really, even to this point, I have success partners, because it's easy to get together with one person to build your business. So make sure that you actually have a success partner that you're doing this with. And here at the end of the week, you're going to include how many contacts. So let's say that you did add 2 to 5 new people per day. You added 2, you added 5, you added 2, you added 5. And so that's 14. So at the end of the week, you're going to have 14 new contacts. Let's say, out of all of these, invites, how many of them actually purchase new customers? Let's say they actually, new customers are the ones that purchase challenge packs. And so let's say you sold 2 challenge packs this week and one of those decided to become a coach. Awesome. And so, you have 1 coach challenge pack and 2 new customers, 2 coach challenge packs. That is 6 success club points. Let's say they both got a PIO challenge pack. So at, let's say, $40 each. And then this one, she got an insanity challenge pack, or let's say she got the $290 coach bulk package where they get 3 programs, they get tote bags, they get all kinds of cool stuff. So you make $100 commission. So let's say that you made $180 commission that week just in signing 2 challenge packs and 1 coach challenge pack. So that is your commission for the week. And so what happens is here, you want to put your rank. So let's say you are a coach. By the end of the goal for advancement date, let's say that you're shooting for Emerald Coach and you put a date. At the end of each week, you're going to be able to evaluate. Let's say that you did move forward. You're going to be able to see now that you are an Emerald rank week of June 30th. And so this every week on Thursdays, because we get paid every Thursday, our weeks close on Wednesday. Every Thursday, you're going to get a direct deposit. You want to make sure that you've kept up to date with this. As you saw, it's pretty simple to fill in. Did you do your Shakeology? And all of this will keep you intact with the basics. And so if you forget what to do, your 2 forms, you want to go back to always is your 7-day business quick start and your business activity tracker. So that's pretty much gives you a basis as to how to sign up. You see here that people have club benefits. They have access to meal planners, success stories they can see. They also have here Beachbody news. On your profile as well, you have access to a blog. So let's see, let's expand here a little bit. Irene doesn't have her blog set up, but here you can actually customize where she has you see my transformation story. You can go in and you can talk about your journey, and then people will start friending you on the Beachbody site. When people choose you as their coach, this is where their little picture is going to come up. You can message them. You can see people's activities. See, she posted something on the message boards. You can put in your workout, your before and your after, the workout programs you do, and people can actually click on your site, become a coach, or join Team Beachbody. And so this is a really awesome tool here, and you can actually create a little blog, and you would go to my profile. I'm not logged in, but you would go down to my profile, and in the my profile, that is where you're going to log in and you see a little blog access. So that bulks it up. I'd love to hear what questions you have. Also here, make sure that, again, your Coach Basics, I showed you where the Coach Basics was. Every month with the Empire and with Hypnotic Nation, we have a coach group. If you're not part of the Empire and you're brand new, I probably haven't added you just due to not wanting to overwhelm you, as it's a lot already. Mind you, I know how you feel. In the beginning, it seems like so much information, like you're never going to get it. But what I recommend is I want you to read through the 7-day quick start. It's only 2 pages. Read it over like 3 times. Read it over about 3 times and you're going to start getting more acquainted. You read it another 2 times and it's going to start sounding completely like, oh, I get it. It's not that hard. Make sure that you're registered for Summit. Summit 2014 just passed, but it's the same. It's Coach Summit 2015. And make sure that you're on that because the waiting list is ridiculous. And so also Cancun, put yourself on the waiting list. This is the trip that you earn with Success Club. I'm so excited. We are 6 months into the year and I've already earned my free vacation, all inclusive to Cancun for 2 people. And right now it's all paid, I've just earned it with Success Club points. So this is huge. I've earned a trip to Atlantis, Bahamas, to Disney World, to the Grand Cayman Islands and Cozumel. And so this is real, guys. This is helping 3 people per month, which is super, super simple. All you got to do is invite, get to know people, and make sure you're at your Super Saturdays. So I commend you if you went out to your Super Saturday. I know, Ariel, congrats. You just started and you made it out, girl, and you did not make excuses. I know you had like a 2-hour drive too. How did you like it? I'd love to hear how you liked it.
I loved it. I think there was probably about 20 or 25 of us that showed up there. They had just rented out like a room in a basement of a church, so it wasn't like anything super fancy, but we watched the video and kind of talked a little bit, and then we did one of the live PIO workouts, and I think I was probably sweating within like 5, maybe 10 minutes. It was just pouring off me. So I loved the workout, and everyone there was really nice. And it's like we ended up going out in the town afterwards, so we kind of left early. But I had 3 or 4 of the coaches that were there, like pretty much instantly add me on Facebook, even though I hadn't really like sat and talked with any of them. So it was really nice that everyone was really welcoming and just willing to share what they had known. So
I love it. Isn't it? It's just awesome to start building your coach friends as well, and everybody does different things that work for them. And it's just so cool. That's why it's like earlier when we were doing the last Zoom call, you saw that I was showing you guys how to invite and move through that. So at 1 p.m., I'm going to show you guys how to move through Twitter invites and how to build your Twitter. And so Twitter is really where most of my bread and butter has come from the last year. And so, but I love, love, love it. I make so many coach friends on Twitter, on Facebook. And so, these regional events, they're huge because they only come once a quarter. There's only 4 Super Saturdays per year, one summit per year, and we only have 1 Success Club trip per year. And so these you want to be at. They are huge. So you can always check the local and regional events in your back office. And when in fact you're going through your 5-step script, of course, people have objections. You need to learn to welcome objections, as people just need more information. It's not that they don't want what you have. It may or may just, a no is never not a no, it's a not now. I've had tons and tons and tons of people tell me, oh, I can't do it, and no, not right now, and maybe later in the future, and it does turn into a yes later in the future. And so when you click here, there's an overcome objections script in your back office as well, and so it has all kinds of ways that you can respond back and see how to overcome them. So I would love to hear from Irene. I know Jenny, I haven't had a chance. Jenny, it's a pleasure to meet you. Take yourself off mute. I would love to hear, we got to hear everybody else's why as regards to their coach and why they want to coach. And so I'd love for you to share. Hey, girl.
Hi. Well, I got the 21-day fix, and I absolutely just fell in love with it, and it's totally changed the way I eat. And I love the workouts, and I decided that, I really wanted to get PIO because I kept hearing about PIO. So I finally just decided, you know what, I'm telling everybody about 21-day fix. So I want PIO and I want to drink Shakeology, so I might as well just become a coach. And so far, it's the best decision I've ever made. I've only been a coach for like, 8 days, but
Yay. I think Ariel and you are about on the same page. Ariel maybe has a little bit less days than you as a coach. So congrats.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And so tell me, why, how do you see coaching fitting into your life? What do you want to gain from it? And why do you want to coach? I mean, we kind of heard a little bit how the programs are changing you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I love I started an accountability group on Facebook just with my friends anyway, just because there's so many of us that are always talking about, oh, we want to work out and we want to eat right. And it's not, none of us really stay on it very long. So I figured, we might as well just band together and keep each other accountable. And so far, I really enjoy taking charge of that group and leading it. And I feel like I have something worth getting up and doing every day now, which is kind of, one of my kids is standing here. I homeschool my kids and they are a reason to get up and, greet the day, but I feel like I have something more than just that to take care of. So, it's nice knowing that I have a chance to make a difference in people's lives.
Oh, I can so relate to that. I can so relate. I remember I started as a coach. I hadn't lost 1 pound. I was like 50 pounds overweight. And I felt like the more I was leading the group, I felt like, oh my gosh, I have to do it. I'm telling them that they have to do it. You feel more of a sense of accountability with yourself. And in turn, that helps you with your fitness. And so it's beautiful. I love that. Your son's so cute, by the way. How old is he?
He's 14.
Oh my gosh. Do you have only one?
No, I have 4.
Oh my goodness. There are so many moms on the team that have 4 kids. How old are
I heard that the other night. Everybody was.
Yeah, most definitely. How old are your other kids, Jenny?
Let's see. 14, 12, 8, 6.
Wow, that's crazy. Irene as well on the call right now. She has 4 kids too. Jennifer yesterday, I think she was on the call. She has 4 kids. I know there's like a lot of 4 kids mamas, so you can even make a post and you guys can clan together. Definitely understand each other. Awesome. So ladies, do you have any questions? What was your big takeaways from our Zoom call today?
Mine was the activity tracker. I think that'll keep me in check. I'm actually going to print it out because I'm more of a write down person. I like to write notes, and I'm going to do that and track it for 90 days. And I'm sure it's going to take me somewhere. I have no doubt if I really keep up with it, and I plan to.
Not if, when you really keep up with it.
Yeah, yes.
Love that. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing, Irene. And big takeaways for you, Jenny, things that it cleared up for you.
Well, I only got in on like the last half of the call, so I'll join in again on tonight's one. But yeah, using the activity tracker, because I have it printed out and I sort of filled out parts of it, but some of it I'm just like, oh, I don't know why parts of it are sort of confusing to me, but when I saw you just typing yes into the boxes instead of like how many, Facebook posts or how many, check-ins you did or webinars you did, that made it a little easier than thinking, oh, I have to write down, I did 5 posts here and sent out messages here and keep track of all that.
When we're looking, mainly with the one you want to track the most in numbers is this one, the new contacts. Because the new contacts one, that's what you can gauge in numbers. Like you made 10 new contacts. The other ones, did you invite, like this one, did you invite to join a challenge group or a fit club? Yes, and you could put a little number next to it. 4 people. Yes, 5. Not overcomplicate your life, and then just keep your follow-ups down here. And if it gets more, obviously, if you need more people, to follow up with, down here, you'll notice it's really awesome. At the bottom of your business activity tracker, there's helpful links, contact list, how to build relationships, the 5-step invitation process, overcoming objections, and introducing Team Beachbody video. This is what you share with people that want to become a coach. And so when you have the digital version, you can actually click on the links, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you don't have to overcomplicate it, and just starting simple. As you progress in your business, you might have more little notes to add. But in the beginning, let's just get you filling it out. So we have something to look forward to, like every Thursday when we get on the Zoom calls, or when you send this to your coach every Thursday, or you post it up even in the group, and you can just ask, for feedback, and you just upload it into the group. And hey guys, this is my activity tracker. If you're writing it out, just snap a shot of it, take a picture, and upload it into the group weekly. That way, we can see what's your success, where you're getting success from, and then you'll be able to look back every week like, wow, how was it that I was doing so well, that first week of July, and then August I'm not doing as well. And then you'll be able to see, oh, well, my invitations aren't quite there. I stopped posting 3 times a day, and you'll start being able to pinpoint and track. So that's awesome. Ariel, what about you? Was anything that the Zoom call cleared up for you that made it a little bit easier to understand? What was your big takeaway?
I'd have to agree with the other two, that activity tracker. I'm still kind of feeling a little overwhelmed and not really sure where to start. And that gives me like a list of things to do that doesn't seem quite so overwhelming.
Yeah, it is. It's true, especially because, the first part is two of the main, you think about it, we look at the 3 vital behaviors is invite, invite, invite. And so the business activity tracker leads you to do that, how to do that. So, okay, I'm going to post 3 social posts, and then I'm going to add my list 2 new contacts. And then I'm going to actually talk to 2 to 5 new people to invite them to a group, and then talk to 2 to 5 new people for the business side of it so that they can become a coach. And so, yeah, the business activity tracker is gold for people. There's a lot of coaches, depending on what you want to do with this, most likely, people build huge, if you just want to make $500 a month, the business activity tracker will get you there. If you want to make a 6-figure business, the business activity tracker will get you there. People build it in a year. There's so much, so much more that you can do so much faster. I've had several coaches that within a period of 0 days to 90 days, they have gone from $0 a month to $1,500 a month. One perfect example, she's on the team. Her name is Julie. And she has done that. Lindsay, one of my newer coaches as well too, her first month, using, just really hitting it hard, she went from $0, from day 0 to by the end of her 30 days, she had made $472. So that's pretty freaking cool. It took me, when I started, 8 months to get myself to that role. So it just goes to show how much more Beachbody tools are available for us, challenge packs, these simple pages. So, when you get confused and you feel like, what do I do? Go back to your 7-day quick start and your business activity tracker. And then, just stick to those 2. That's really where you want to get started and master these 2. So I'm glad to hear that this has been helpful, ladies. Today we're having the Surge, so I'm excited to be able to do this for you guys. And so at 1 p.m., I'm going to be jumping on and showing you guys how to invite on Twitter and how to build relationships on Twitter. So if you want to jump in on that, as well as 3 p.m., we're doing invites. I will be showing you guys again. We'll move back to Facebook. And 5 p.m., we're going to repeat if you missed out on some piece of this call or you just want to reinforce it again. We're going to do the same call that we just had right now for 7-day quick start and business activity tracker. And 8 p.m., we're going to do some more invites and then, just regroup. So this is awesome. I love that we're doing this today. And thank you for participating in our team's first Surge. Woo, woo. Have a beautiful day, ladies, and I will hopefully see you guys later on some more Zoom calls. Goodbye.
Bye.